Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm Molly Dewey, joined with retired Marine Corporal Jason Hallett. How are you, Jason?
I'm good. How are you, Molly?
I'm great. Jason and I were just talking off camera about his experience in Afghanistan. I mean, wow. I'm like sitting here a little bit in shock. I can't believe the things you've seen and experienced. But it's so cool. You're back in Colorado now, and you are now an ambassador for the Vail Veterans Program,
Yes.
which is such a cool program that takes place here in the Valley. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, of course. So the program helps injured vets, whether it's one amputation or multiple, and the families kind of figure out how they can actually do these outdoor activities. So the winter program consists of snowboarding, skiing, bi-ski, monoski. There's the bike ski, and then the summer program is rafting, fly fishing, horseback riding, mountain bike, pretty much anything under the sun.
All the good stuff.
Oh yeah, it's
a
lot of fun. And the guides and everybody with the program, they really kind of come together to figure out how to make it work for the veteran. And so, for example, I was out rock climbing with my twins on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And kind of figuring that out with the prosthetics and stuff. And it was a little bit interesting, but the guides are always more than willing to figure it out, and they work it out. But the program, that was the initial part of the program, and then they started doing pieces for like the Johnson & Johnson Health Institute, and then the caregiver support program that they've been doing. And then, of course, the ambassador program that I'm doing now for me and other vets that are participating in that. So we go out and we harass other vets that need to participate a little bit more in the program, or if they're being a little bit shy or don't want to communicate and stuff, we kind of help get them integrated into the program.
Oh, that's super cool. And you have been through the program yourself, right?
I have, yes. So I've been coming to Vail since 2012. I was actually originally forced to come because I was being kind of a grumpy person at the hospital and stuff on the West Coast. And when I came out here, I just absolutely fell in love with the program and just what it does for us as veterans. So the first time I came out, I was actually snowboarding. I used my prosthetic sockets and drilled my sockets into the snowboard, and I took a wrong turn on my first time and basically went straight down the mountain and was doing ab work all the way down and was pretty much dead at the bottom.
Snowboarding is hard as it is.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That's so cool. Well, and so the summer program is starting this week, right?
Yes, so it started officially on Sundays when everybody got here.
August 4th.
That's correct. And so everybody got together, had an initial dinner to kind of talk and figure out what everybody was doing, and everybody got their schedules and their shirts and things like that. And then it was like off to the races. Everybody kind of ran off and started doing their programs and enjoying their time.
I love it.
Yeah.
And so you mentioned that you've got your kids here.
I do.
You've been doing rock climbing.
Yes, as soon as they got to the mountain, they were a little bit nervous about the rock climbing. They didn't want to get their gear on at first, and they were kind of like iffy. And then they got it all on. They got to the hill, and they were like, okay, this is kind of interesting. And I was like, go up the hill, guys. And they just started climbing away, and it just came real natural to them. And they got really high up. They kept pushing back. They were going to do about 5 to 10 feet for them, being that they were littler, and they just kept pushing it out. So they were up probably about 30 feet or so. And eventually the guy was like, okay, you guys need to stop. You need to come back down before you get scared and freak out.
Good for them. Well, and it's great for you too, because sounds like you've got plenty of experience pushing people to do things that are maybe a little out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it's kind of amazing seeing all the other families that are here, because their kids come back and you can see they're a little bit tired, but they had so much fun participating in either rafting or fishing or whatever they end up doing.
Well, and that's what I love so much about this program, is that it's not just for the veterans; it's for their families too, right? It's like such an awesome bonding experience.
Oh yeah,
in an amazing place.
Yeah, it's great, and it's a lot of fun because you'll see the families kind of come together and stuff, and that allows them to kind of get those little team building skills and communicating, and they can see. It's really nice for me on my side, so my twins get to see other families that are injured, and I think it's great for the kids to see, there's other injured people out there, there's other families that are dealing with the same thing that they're dealing with. Yeah. And this is an area that they can come together, be part of the community, which Vail and the mountain community has greatly just embraced the program and the veterans and stuff. And for the kids to be able to see that allows them to know, hey, life isn't that bad, even though my dad or my mom are injured.
Yeah, wow, really a cool program. Thanks so much for being with us here today. And so, if you want to know more about the Vail Veterans Program, it's you can email info@vailveteransprogram.org. And really, so nice to meet you, Jason.
It's nice to meet you as well.
Thank you. All right, coming up, we are going to take a quick break. We're going to check in on the weather, and then Mark is going to be chatting with the Nest, all the fun things. So don't go anywhere.